Hi everybody, welcome back to Psion with me, Sid, and this is the either penultimate episode or the penultimate episode, depending on how things go. So we're still out here. I left off recording over here when I was still hunting Enderman, and I have now got just 18 whole pearls. I've got a whole bunch of other stuff and bits and pieces. Yeah. Now this is I'm recording this after I've returned from my holiday, so this is all new and all shiny new content, no pre-recorded rubbish here. And since I recorded this, obviously I've been away for 2 weeks, and the world of modding does not stay still. So there have been new mods, and there's a new 1.9 mod which I have added to this pack. And there's a reason for this. And you know the scenario. You get your ender pearls, you get your blaze powder, you make your eyes of ender, and then you chuck them and you follow the eye of ender, and you chuck it again and you follow it, and you chuck it again and you follow it, and every now and again one breaks, and you know, eventually you find the stronghold-ish and get to the portal, and lo and behold, you're an ender pearl, or should say eye of ender short. And yeah, it's annoying. Now sometimes you can do it with 2 or 3 pearls, you can do it with 4 pearls, you can do it with slightly less, slightly more, but sometimes it takes a whole bunch of pearls. So I have added a mod to this particular pack, and this mod is called the Ender Compass mod by Mr. Ibby. It's available on Curse Launcher. It adds one thing and one thing only, and that is a compass which detects ender pearls. Detects the ender portal, not ender pearls, duh. So yeah, I just thought, why go to the trouble of hurling these pearls which break constantly when there are almost certainly better options out there? And obviously, Depth Strider, one of those options is this Ender Compass. So that is what we're going to use to find the end portal. Because, you know, why would you do it any other way when you can use a mod to do it for, well, not to do it for you, but to make life easier. And again, it gives an opportunity to showcase another mod in use, in action, kind of speak. So as soon as we get back, which we shouldn't be, I've been yakking for long enough. I didn't expect to actually be able to do this in the time it took me to get back, but clearly we did. So yeah, there we go. So there's a couple of things I need to do. One of them is get a few end portal or end specific spells done. So here we are, back home, lovely home. Let me get rid of you, you. We'll keep. Yeah, I'll dump that for now. That. This I am going to put that up there. There's my oops. There's my first trophy. I have no real use for that. We've got you, don't want that, don't need those right now, don't need that, definitely don't need that, don't need the raw chicken. We've got a whole bunch of those, excellent. So everything is good and happy. So let me grab, if I remember my compass recipe correctly, and hopefully I do, compass is iron, isn't it? I'm fairly certain it was iron, 4 iron and a redstone, soon find out. Compass. 1, 2. I'll do the rest in a moment. We'll just get the thing, and we need to make 4 of those. There we go. So we definitely got enough to make enough eyes for a empty end portal frame. So there we go, 1 ender compass, and as you would expect, and the compass points to the end portal. So now we know where the end portal is. It's off that direction. We're going to want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to shoot. I'm going to, well, we'll not make them right now because we don't desperately need them. What I do need is, this is a smite sword. And a smite sword is brilliant against undead, obviously, and it's brilliant against withers because they are susceptible to smite. What it is not so good against is endermen and dragons. So we want to get a sharpness sword. Now, I could obviously fish and try and get a sharpness book, which is fairly unlikely, I think. I think the better thing to do is to probably go down and grind out a few levels in our grinder. We need 1 at the moment. Well, yeah, a little bit more than 1, maybe 1. Try and make a new Psy-metal sword and try to get a sharpness sword, sharpness 4 or 5 for preference, but you know, 4 will do. And yeah, so I'm going to just go and do a little bit of grinding, and I'll be back with you in a moment. All right, well, I had the bright idea. It wasn't such a bright idea in hindsight, to try using the old level 1 book enchants. I've got 4 sharpness 1 books, but unfortunately I've run out of books, nearly run out of levels, and I've got a whole lot of crap. However, I'm kind of thinking that, to be honest, endermen are not the actual main enemy in the end. Of course, that would be the dragon. So I think I'm going to live with the smite sword, because I'm going to use different tactics to take on the dragon, I hope. So we've got a couple of things. This is a regen spell that we had last time. We are going to go in and we are going to create an explode trick. It is going to be with the entity operator in the focal point with a power. The power is there. That's the config. That's the target. And that needs to be 2. No, let's try and go higher. 3. Can we go higher than that? 4. No, so 3. So that's basically a spell bullet. Oh, damn it. Always do that. I always do that. There you go. A spell bullet, and that is going to be the explode. Just for the hell of, you know, creative naming there. We're going to take a projectile bullet and we are going to make you into the explode spell. Excellent. Now the next one we need is, and I can't remember the name of this, somebody asked why I don't always use the search in the comments. I can't remember who it was. So apologies, no offense, but my memory is shoddily terrible anyway. Well, there's a few comments. One, why don't I use the search? And that's because I forget. Is the long and short of it. I just forget to do it. Now, what I'm looking for is the yin yang symbol. This one here. Trick, ebony and ivory. It has no thing. It's ebony and ivory, and that is going to go on that spell bullet there. All that does is do that one trick. The other thing was I was asked was why I don't use more, instead of more side effects rather than the bow. The simple reason is there is actually no direct damage trick in Psi. You can create a fire, you can do an explosion, you can make, you can set something on fire, you can, blink things around, you can move them, you can do a variety of things, resistance, regen, sleep, which is not a thing, slowness, you can do weakness on them, you can smite them. You can't actually inflict damage. You can wither them. And none of those are actually as effective as a bow. It's the long and short of it. However, what have I just overwritten? Oh, bum. I've just overwritten something there. Get break and get, regen, sand, light. Oh, it's smite. It doesn't matter. We're going to take that out for explode anyway. We'll leave the light spell in. And yeah, that will do for now. I think I've got... Did I not have smite? Doesn't matter. I can create smite anytime. That's a dead easy one to do. And we need you. So let's go in here. Grab that. Go in and go for explode. Let me just get myself off of that focus, and I'm going to sleep. Just because I don't want to walk out to creeper-based explosions. So this particular spell, the main one I've done here, is very simple. Let's run away just in case there's anything hiding over the hill there. There's a zombie up there. Nothing major. Explode spell. Well, what would you expect it to do? In all reasonableness, it blows things up. It actually does do a fair bit of damage as well. If when I've tested it, explode 3 is pretty good if you manage to hit something head on. Let's so it'll kill a spider in one. Did not quite do that skeleton, but there you go. So it does a fair bit of damage. The problem is it actually destroys the landscape, which is why I don't like it as a offensive spell, and for obvious reasons. You know, might as well just invite a convention of creepers around. So, armed with that, there's a few things we need to pull together, and we are going to head off and find that end portal. So let me get myself a few bits and pieces together, and I'll be right back. Alright, so we're off. I'm just following the compass. Exactly the same as you'd follow the normal compass. The only difference is this points to the end portal, not the it's your bed or spawn point, is it? I think off the top of my head. Hello, chicken. So I should have plenty of food. Yeah, I've got 62 spuds as well. So I've got a stack of quartz. I've got a stack of coal. The reason for that is we use with this. This has to be used in the end, and it turns quartz into ebony infused substrate and coal into ivory infused substrate, which you use to make the highest level CAD, highest tier of CAD, which is either the ivory or the ebony one. Yeah, imaginatively named. So it's just now a matter of got the bed, got all the usual bits and pieces. We need to follow this until we find the stronghold, and yeah, that's going to be, you know, about as interesting as paint drying, really. So yeah, we're going to head out there. We're going to find the stronghold. Hopefully well, not hopefully, we will have enough pearls to complete the end portal, and we should then be good to jump straight out into the end and take on the dragon, hopefully defeat the dragon without dying too horribly, and we should then be able to obviously get the end stuff. I'm not really bothered again about the dragon egg. The dragon egg is largely immaterial, but trophy really, and that will be for the use of these things realistically about it. Now, I mean, I could go and find the Elytra, is it Elytra? I wish people wouldn't come up with names that I can't say for things. I'm sure it's deliberate. It's a conspiracy, I'm positive. But to me, I'm not overly bothered about them for several reasons. And one is, well, they're basically hang gliders from extra utilities, open blocks, extra utilities. The hang gliders from either of those two mods, can never remember which way around it is, and not even as good in some respects than the hang glider. So yeah, you know, this is modded, I'm playing modded, why am I going to be too bothered about a vanilla item? The other thing is, of course, is the actual task of finding things in the end. It's tedious as hell. I mean, you know, given the amount that went into that update to give you the end cities and stuff, there really wasn't that much added. And once you've seen the biomes once, you've seen them all. Whee! So yeah, I'm not overly bothered about that. Once we've got the dragon done, then of course the last thing to do is retire as a warrior in Minecraft, as a Psy warrior, and maybe just get a small little place just for me to live and use some of the quark stuff. So anyway, enough waffling. I am going to follow this compass, and I'll be back in a bit. Alright, we're just coming towards the end of the first day. We've hit an ocean, and here is one of the first things you need to know about quark. Well, one of the things you need to know about quark is guardians spawn randomly. Oh, you've got a kick on you, haven't you? We'll leave them alone. Yeah, so if I really did want the prismarine stuff, then stop it. I could get the prismarine without having to go and find a ocean temple ocean thingy. We'll just have a little sleep here. So we're going to continue following the thing in the morning. Get a, you know, where are we? We'll get a boat going, and now the boat has changed, hasn't it? Oh no, it's the same recipe. I thought for some reason, wasn't it? Didn't didn't it have shovels as part of its? There we go. Right. So we should be able to follow the compass, and yeah, looks like we're going ocean bound. So whoa, there's some drift on this, isn't there? No, slow, quick, slow. Alright, well, it didn't look like we were going to be ocean bound for long, and I certainly didn't see any monuments. Was ocean monuments, that's the word, monument. Get there eventually. Oh, doggies, hello doggies. If I was looking for doggies, you would be. It's a relief not to have that. It's the first time I've actually used a 1.9 boat, I think, or possibly I haven't. You know, I'm forgetful. I do forget things quite readily, but yeah. So following this, we're on another continent, and we are heading back to, well, heading to the location that this compass is telling me I need to head to. So while we continue on, I will see you in a bit, and hopefully won't be too long. See you. All right, we weren't waiting too long. If you look here, it's about here, give or take a little bit. So engage excavation mode. As I say, this is probably not any cheaper, well, maybe somewhat cheaper than doing it via the throw method, but it at least is a guaranteed cost of exactly 4 Eyes of Ender. Oh, what's going on? I'm going to try continuing on downwards, I think. I'll just... because that really is spinning around, kind of suggestive that we are almost on top of it. Because one of the things, and one of the problems I always find with ender pearls, or at least, I know there are easier ways to do this, is they aren't overly good when you get underground. I'm not convinced then. All right. We'll fill this back in a bit then. Maybe I should have just gone with the stronghold and see what we get. Right, the other thing I need to do before I do anything, and let me just go to some of this as well. Hup, hup, and that. Hup, 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 hup. Where are we? Not far now. The other thing I should probably do is... Where are we? Bang. Helmet light. Good, that's good. That can go back on, and that lot can go back on. Now we should be now good at least for... Too far. Alright. So, armed with this, we should be good to... there we go. I'm going to just checking it's working. That... Oh, alright, that's... Oh, okay. What's going on? Come here. Get daddy bugger. Ow, 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 ow. No, these things. Oh, I forgot. 1.9. Slow your attacks down. Okay, what we got? What's going on around here? Not a lot. We got a chest. Anything useful? Not really. Aha! Well, that was painless, shall we say. Well, let's just quickly illuminate round here. We will block this in. I've never been a fan, and I think I've said this before, I really do not like these, the lava pit underneath there. Scares the crap out of me. But we are going to. Right, now the first question was how are we for pearls? We picked correctly. We chose good. We need a full complement of eyes, so... Right, so what I need to do, ideally, I can't sleep yet, damn it, I really want to wait until night time to, before I go in there, so I think we will do that. I will just divest myself of a few random bits of crap as well while we're at it, because, you know, don't need them. Good. Right, so it's just a matter now of making the choice. Do I go in, set my spawn, empty my equipment, go in, die, potentially, and then come back, spooky spawn here, re-equip, go in, just to check whether I spawn off the island or not? I think I probably will. It just kind of makes sense, doesn't it? So, especially when I brought all of this lot specifically for this kind of decision. So I'm going to wait till night time. I'm going to empty my equipment and we'll head into the end. We'll do the quick death, come back and go and try and do this back. All right. Well, I'm naked. I have got a chicken. Chickens are always handy. You always want to bring a chicken with you because you might want a snack. I've slept. So let's find out. Well, achievement. Pick might not have been a bad idea. Because that was always the other possibility, wasn't it? That we spawn somewhere deep underground where my only tool to get out is a chicken. So anyway, well, at least we know the important facts of life, which is that we're not spawning off the end island, which is, it's always been one of my pet bugbears with the end, is the ability that you could spawn off the end and then just get knocked into the void by the dragon. And obviously this is always been my solution to it, just come into the end naked and get killed if, you know, then go back and get your kit. However, this is going to take a little bit of time, and I've been recording about 25 minutes at this point, so rather than do the dragon straight off the bat, and rather than force you to wait for ages while I mine this out using nothing but a chicken. I mean, it's roast chicken, you know, that should count for something, but I should have brought a stone pick or something. Note to self, always remember to bring a stone pick in future. If that dragon had come and kill me, it would save a lot of time. But yeah, so I just need to get out, get the dragon to do the work for me, get back, and I think next episode we're going to kill this damn dragon. We're going to use the tools that we've got, we're going to get ourselves all set up, kill the dragon, come back to the overworld victorious, and we can get on and... Ow! Well, that really didn't hurt that much. I was hoping it killed. Normally that thing kind of one-shotted you when you were unarmored, didn't it? Am I missing something here? It always used to be a bit more deadly than that. Yeah, so we can get to the overworld, get ourselves a nice little house built using some of the features from Quark, and we can call it a mini-series. And yeah, there we go. So thank you very much for watching, guys. Until next time, I will see you soon. And until then, I will be digging a hole with a chicken. So see you soon. Bye for now.